Hello guys, this is Keka Plus and Plus Hawaii. Yes, I know, very late. Yes, and I'm guilty. Sorry guys, but I've been so distracted with things that I've been postponing for later. But now I said to myself, no, you do it now. So this is the fall card. Remember guys, we were learning a few strokes. So what we're gonna do is going to sort of revise and then continue from there, okay? Because we have probably 3 or 4 or 5 more lessons and then you can start create. So let's start. Remember, I'm going to do this, and then if I can, I'm going to do a little bit like a booklet for myself so I can have all my exercises, so I can go in there and check, or you just file them in somewhere safe. But why not complicate a little bit more and do something fancy and create a little booklet? Never mind. Okay, let's start. The first page that we did, remember we did the single strokes, and we did like that, different directions, see, and then we continue with this. I love these strokes, and then those ones, and then those ones. These ones look like a little fish, isn't it? And then when there with the point and point. This one is a little bit tricky. It can be like bleh, disgusting, and can be very nice. I like this one, but there's quite a few others that they were not very good. And then you're gonna see, by the way, my hand is very bad now because I haven't done at all. So yes, we're gonna start touching again, but I hope you actually been practicing and not being, procrastinating like me. Yeah. And then this one. Okay, and then I have this and that and that. Look at that. This is the lace effect, which is so cool, and this is blank space. So we start. Okay, now we can still do it with a brown round brush. I have a few in here. No, not this one. 3 of them. Usually is I got 7. I got the number 2 and I got number 3. Sometimes I do use 4 and 6. All depend on you, the way you want to go and feel comfortable as well, because the bigger brush, the bigger stroke, isn't it? Now, jar with water. This one just to clean or dry a little bit before the stroke. I do use this one. I love Jo Sonjas products, and this one is a magic mix, which is to extend a little bit the paint, make it a little bit more fluid. Then I'm gonna get 2 Jo Sonjas. I'm the Jo Sonjas girl, to combine the colors, and I use my tile. Also, sometimes I use maybe a white pencil and a rubber in case we need it. And off you go. I have these exercises pages that I've done before ages ago. Of course, this is going to be, I hope, by the way, again, I hope you've been practicing, because this one is going to be a little bit more trickier than before. It's going to be a little bit, and then I'm going to do another video, because the next video is going to be practically putting together, making more like drawing, applying the strokes, but making something with it, which is gonna be so lovely, and you're gonna really enjoy it. And for that, let's start. Okay, so my water, Then this one brush, I think I'm gonna do with the number 3. I don't wanna do too much. Oh, this is by the way, you know, those like schoolers, you know, that huge cardboard that you can buy in news agencies. This is the one, and then I cut it in different pieces, and I get this up to this size, and then I turn it around and I do it. If you want to do it like this one, this size is also good, depending where you want to put it after. If you want to put it in a folder, if you want to put it just like that, or if you want to do a little booklet, it's up to you guys. All right, okay, so these ones I'm gonna put them on the side, and let's start the fun. Okay, let's put these ones together. Let's get some paint. Like that. Ooh. Then that one. For those ones in Australia, you will find the Jo Sonjas in Spotlight, I believe. I'm not quite sure if you find them in Office Works, maybe online, but not in every single one of the places where there is one. In Bankstown, I do believe that you might find it in this huge range of art supplies, and in there you get super happy, guys. Oops, I was forgetting to put this. There's a couple of drops, 1 or 2, and we'll do. Just calculate, probably, yes. No more than what you already put in there. Painting. Just mix it up a little bit. Wash brush, dry it, and go to the other one. Let me see if I'm getting everything. Actually, I'm gonna move a little bit so you get me. Let me see if yes, I'm there. I was just checking my video, otherwise I forget it. All right, then next one. All right, it's gonna be a little bowl. I'm gonna do a little space round. We're gonna do just 2 of them in here. I want a space. Okay, so then after, load the brush, see, and then the tip. All right, you see, just a little tip of the color, the lighter one, and then we'll go like this, we'll go like this, go like this, and like this. See, loaded tip, see, how cool is that? Actually, I'm surprised myself. I'm doing it quite good. All right, I don't have much of a white, and like that. Then in there, we're gonna get 3 little dots, like going and make some sort of like a connection, you know, not too high because then it will go. So you put 1, 2, and 3. See, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put a little bit of white in there, make it nice. Okay, then load the brush again and do again once more. We're gonna fill this page, so we make sure that you done your exercise and get nice and easy with your strokes. That's the purpose of these exercises. Don't forget that we start when we push and then we lift to make it nice and thin. One, two, and three. Then 3 more. We'll do more. We're gonna go push and lift, push and lift, push and lift, push and lift. More paint, push and lift, push and lift. 1, 2, and 3. Load again. One, two, there. 1, 2, and 3, and then you continue. Okay, you do as many as you can. If you can fill the page and you feel fine with that, then you go to the next page and you do the other exercise that I'm going to show you, or otherwise just continue with the same exercise. Easy. Now the next one is probably very easy. I haven't done it. No, I'm pretty sure that I haven't done it, so we can do that. That one I've already done it. Okay, love it, so love it. Okay, I'm not gonna push too much because otherwise I'm gonna destroy my other flowers in there. I should dry it, isn't it? What a goose am I? Hang on a second. I have to just move my trolley. See? You never prepare 100%. I started my video and I said to myself, oh, this is gonna be perfect. Guess what? Perfect than the drying. Okay. I'm gonna just move my trolley a little bit more. Plug it. Now I have only this one. I don't have the other one because the other one is hard to find it in here. You can find it, but the problem is the PowerPoint is not compatible with the one in Australia, so you have to have an extra socket or something. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just using this one. So sorry about the noise. It's not that bad, isn't it, guys? I'm very happy how these turned out. They look cool. Remember that when you want to leave the little point is when you lift it, and lift it very nicely. The later you lift, the thicker is gonna be the little tip. As I say, the tip. I'm gonna show you what I mean in here. Remember the commas that we did at the beginning? Yeah, hang on a second, what are they? Yeah. See, when we did number 1, now we started to put everything together. We did it one side, we did it the other one side. See, when we just press it, and then we lift it until we have this. This is what we're looking for. See this one? The later you lift, you're gonna get this. Also, be aware that might not be you. It might be actually the brush. So keep in mind as well. If it's still, I mean, you keep trying and it's still the same, change the brush and see what happens. Okay. See? Very good. So let's continue, my darlings. See, now it's perfect. Perfect. Now let's start the other one. Isn't it cool, guys? I really like it. Not bad. Okay, next one. Also remember that these videos are not too long because I want you to do stuff. I think that one I did. Okay. We did this one, we done that one, we done that one, and we done that one. Okay, that one is gone. Ding. Now, look at this. Exactly. Let's start playing Rambo. Now, you're gonna need something with a little point. Yes, I know. Okay, this little thing, why not? Just look for anything that is with a point so you can dip it in the paint and do little dots. And I'll show you. Okay, now for this one you have two choices, whether it's to do freehand or with the paint, with the pencil before. What do you reckon? I'll show you. Just get a pencil. If you're not feeling very comfortable, we'll do it just one alongside, probably 3 in a page, so you can spend in 2 pages or 3 pages just doing only this exercise, because this one is a little bit more trickier than anything. So something like in here, the center. So this one is like that. Oopsie doopsie. See? Okay, and then off we go on the other side. See? And then we can work it out from there. Easy. Okay, load the brush. Remember, around here is the center, so around there is when we have to finish with the little pointy. So around, we push it, start lifting in the middle, lifting until nothing. All right, let's try and point for the color. So off you go. Lift, oof, and there. See what I mean? If you lift before, don't worry. Be steady and do it. Push it, lift it. Now, depend of how you write, whether it is with the right or the left, is going to be a little bit more difficult. Usually with the right to the left is difficult more than the left to the right when you write with the right. I don't know if you can get it, but you will see. You will see. If you are left hand, it's gonna be more difficult to do the left to the right rather than the right to the left. You will see what I'm saying once you do it. And I say, oh yeah, she's right. Now we'll calibrate in here how high we want these ones, because we can do it higher rather than so low. Okay, now in here is a little bit push it and a little bit longer. Okay, is 1, 2 and 3. See, now in here we have a small one, 1, we have another one, 2, we have another one, 3 and 4. See, I love this. Now in this one we'll have 1 a little bit twisted, 1, the other one will go in on top, 2, 3 and 4. How is that, guys? How's it going? Is it cool? Then we're gonna do a little one like this. Okay, then another one, 2, 3. I need a little bit more water. Okay, and the small one in there, and that's it. See, very tricky. Now dip it in the lighter and we start in here. Start in the middle of this, because you're gonna see that it's loaded, so then you go a little bit. See, did it in. And then the last one is this big one, big mama. You can do it with a brush as well, but it's gonna be stressing. Just go with one thing, you know, with the pointing. Even those ones that we use, you know, to clean our teeth, you know, toothpicks. Yes, toothpicks. You can use one of those ones. Super easy. Remember, technique 1. If you want to brush your things, what I do is I use the dishwasher liquid, That's all I do with the warm water. And then in the last rinse, I sort of like I leave a tiny little bit of a soap so it does dry nice and stiff and perfect. Like it's like brushing your hair and then put a little bit of that gum, I think it is. Not sure what it is. No, the gel. And it is like that. So when you wash it, the gel goes off, you continue painting and it's no problem. And you get, I mean, you look after them. Okay, I'm just gonna do that one only. Maybe I'll do another one. Yeah, I'll do another one, but I'll do another one a little bit different and you're gonna see it. Okay, this one is reference. Remember, that one is like that. I'm gonna put it a little bit more up. See the difference? And this one, I'm gonna put a little bit, tiny bit up again, but not much. All right, and off you go. We'll start. The paint, little light. See? How cool is that? There. See how cool is it? And then the 3 on the side. And you lift it. Push and lift. Another thing is that if you see in here, for example, this one's the smaller one, is just by pressing a little bit. If you, the more you press, the thicker it is, this one. Okay, you will see, and then you will learn that it's very easy how to control your force by when you're pushing down your brush. That's why you have to be very patient and go slow. Don't hurry up. 1, 2, then 3 and 4. Okay. You realize that everything is just because you've been practicing how nicely you just easy the strokes. But you need to practice, guys. Do what I haven't done. Practice. And then okay. Then the white. Closer. There. How cool is that, guys? You're gonna enjoy it. Plus, it's very relaxing. Very, very relaxing. See? And now what I do is just to dry it. and I'll show you closer. This one you can even put it, you know, you can draw it in your journals on the sides. They will look absolutely perfect because it's they got that sort of like a, when you see it, it's sort of like a sense of a vintage. They're very nice. A little bit more. Or even if you're doing a card as well, just by doing this, you know, because and that's it. Look at this. Look at these guys. How cool it looks. Tell me. I wish you could write and tell me if you had any problems with this one, because I did have a lot of problems when I did it the first, and it can be very tricky. So yeah. And this is another thing as well. See, for example, this one, you can make it longer, the same as that, longer and connecting there. And that's another thing. See how I did it in here longer? In here I did a bit closer, but you can do it longer. And this looks really cool too. All right, let's go to the next exercise. For the next one, you will need, get a little ruler, okay? Then make a little line in there. Then a line in there and make it that is ready for more. So I can do all those exercises. And then, yeah. Half a moon. If you're not very good in half a moon, I don't know, get something round and do to copy it in there. You don't need to be so perfect. Imperfect is perfection, to be honest. And then after, okay, done. This one, oh, sorry. Little point in there, little point in there, so you know where you are, in the middle. Okay, and let's start, guys. Okay, now the other thing that I'm gonna ask you at this point is to change your brush to a thinner one, probably. We'll see. Let me check, because that stroke is a little bit less. Okay. Oh yeah. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is actually work with the light color. That's the one before. Okay, that will, you will need a little bit more water in your brush. All right, now to have the brushing point, and then we're gonna go all the lines. Try to have your steady hand. Now this one can be very tricky and you can doubt yourself, and it's okay, but keeping going, because at the beginning it's not gonna be good, for sure. I'm telling you because it happened to me, but the practice makes perfection. This can be difficult to go on top of the line that you left because it might not work, but trust yourself and whatever happens. Okay, now if you need to twist a little bit your paper, twist it. And then we can continue. And I'm going to start now in the other side. See? How cool is that, guys? Don't forget to wet the brush because we need a light color. Translucent, sort of like it, because of the water, of course. Okay, and we finish those ones. That's another thing as well that you can do, you know, lines very thin before you do this exercise to make sure that your brush strokes are nice and steady. Now the next one, more color. Remember the dot that we did? Okay, in here it's like touching, lifting, touching, lifting, and then touching, lifting, touch, push, lift, 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 touch, push, lift. It's like little leaves. Okay, and now the tricky part, we have to leave a little bit of a gap in there, a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a gap, and you will see. Now if you want, you can touch anyways, it's up to you, but you need to go from here, push and lift to nothing, and again push, lift, and again, and lift it. And the other side, push and lift, lift, lift to nothing, and again, push and lift again. And then with this, the dots, we get one big dot in there, and then we'll go with the small dots. See? How cool is that, guys? And again, now you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, it's up to you. Okay, but that composition. Now this one is supposed to be some like a leaf, but if you cannot do the leaf, do the little drop. That will do as well. So we'll do the other two. Now we're gonna do just the commas, and then we'll do the dots in both of them. Okay, so we'll do the both of them with the commas. Push, lift, 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 push, lift, 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 load the brush, push, lift, push, lift. We go to the next one. Push, lift. Now I'm gonna do it different. Push, lift, push, lift, push, lift. Big dot, big dot. See? And now all the others. You can do this one like a lace, guys. So we can continue all of them closer. That's what I mean. So you put it together more closer. So when it comes to here, you just connect the dots. See that? So you make the one, the whole. Okay, now I'll dry it. And look at that. How cool it looks. I think it's pretty cool. A little bit more dry. This one you can also use it in your journals, in the border, like a lace. Why not? You can, after, when you just start, you know, creating new things, just to like have a little practice before you put it on the journal, because you can do this one, and then you can do a little bit of like a little diamond in here and more dots, and you create like a little like lace on the border. But you can create you can also create your own thing, as long as you know all these basics, which is so cool. Now the other one, I do believe that I did teach you that one, but let me see. I think we did it. No, similar, but no. Yeah, the other one is something like creation, like this one together with this one, something like that. So okay, perfect. So we'll do it. Look at that, so cool. I love this one. Not that bad today. All right, you can do the pencil again for this. Look at that. Yeah, no, it's getting difficult now. You need to start putting it together. Now you can see with the line, like that. All right, and then from there we can start. Oh, by the way, this one is just up to there. You can, yeah, and then it's just all of the other ones. We'll get there. Okay, I guess only one because they are big. It is like a little bit like this, little bit with the tummy, and like that. It's like an like that, and like that. All right, off you go then. I think we'll use the other one. Yeah, we'll go back to the brush that we were using. No, the other one, which is smaller. Okay, so paint, plenty paint, and a dot, and we can all right, perfect. Now from there I'll get another one in there, which is like 1, 2. I'm doing the big ones, as you can see. Okay, and then we can go for the filling. Is another 4 in this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then in the other side is another 3 of 1, 2, and 3. Then 1, 2, oopsie doopsie, and a small one. See? How cool is that? I love it. Now, in here, I have to do 1, load the brush, 2, and 3. So at the beginning, después, another one is in here. Okay, in here. So we'll do 1, 2, then 3, load the brush, 4, then 5, and that. Look at that, guys. It is tricky, definitely tricky, but you can do it. Okay, just revise, go back from where I started and check it again. We'll do that one first, then the 3 big ones, and then the filling ones, and off you go. And remember that, say, when we do this one or this one, it's a little bit longer, okay, but not too long. And remember, it's all you got, like all the shapes, no straight. Play with the lines. Don't do straight lines. That's the way that we're gonna have like that with a little wiggle. See? But you're gonna have fun with this one. You're gonna get crazy before you get it, but honestly, when you get it, you're gonna love it, because you see it and you say, wowza. What can you do with this one? In a journal in the corner. How cool is that? I know, it's beautiful. Honestly beautiful. Okay, try to do that one. And give me a second, I will dry a little bit, and I think we can finish in here. Because remember, these tutorials are short, because mainly I'll teach you the beginning, and then you can continue while watching TV or something. You continue with your practice, but do it, please. Okay, so what first is like this. Okay, we do this one, we do the dot first, we do that, and then we put here and there, here and there, and then little dots. Remember? Okay, circle, 1 comma here, 1 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then little dots. Perfect. Good. How we did this one? Love this one. Mark where is your center, and then with a pencil you can go, or you can go a little bit and go. All right, load your brush, you do the first one and a long one up to the center. So you push, lift, 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 and get out. Push, lift, 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 get out. And then you start the other one. 1, 2, and 3. Then 1 up to there, see? And then the other one goes, goes, and goes. And then these ones. All right? Depend how confident you are. You can start from there, or you can start from here. It's up to you. The same as this one. All right? And then you do your little dots. Another thing, you know the dimensional paint? You can do the dots with the dimensional paint, and it will look absolutely marvelous as well. Play with your paints. The same as here. All the dots with dimensional paint, which is absolutely beautiful. It gets something else. In here, the line, semicircles, and then you put all the lines, then go to the other side, and the brush has to have water with the paint. Okay, so it doesn't go too dark, the paint. And then we'll do the little ones, and then we'll do the commas, the big dot, and then the other dots, and you finish. Then the other one, with pencil, you draw it like this and like this. We do first the long comma, push it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, nothing. And then we'll do the big ones, 3 big ones. 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here. And then we'll start filling. Okay? And here you make sure that, and you go with the curve. And then these ones. And then you continue with these 3. And then we'll do this. I'll do that one. I'll do this one. I did this one, this one, this one, this one, and then the last 2. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna really, really love it. And please practice, because next time we're gonna start applying all the strokes and composition, and you're gonna love it, because we're gonna do a couple of flowers and leaves. and you will see it's so cool. So cool. All right. Okay, all my love to you guys. Get set and go. Grab a coffee, brushes in the hand, water, and start practicing. Okay. Don't forget, please, to subscribe. Do like the video as well, please. It doesn't cost you nothing. Come on. And then share the video if you like. If you know somebody who likes to do this one or wants to learn, or somebody who feels a little bit depressed, this is the best thing, you know. Find art and craft because it will relax you quite a bit. Okay, guys, that's all from me. Please enjoy your crafty day, but most of all, enjoy life. See ya. Bye.